You won't believe what just leaked. An explosive phone call that's shaking the very foundation of the Chicago rap scene. Lil Durk and Asian Doll, once thought to be allies in the aftermath of King Von's tragic death, are now caught in a web of secrets, lies and betrayal that nobody saw coming. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the family was left divided as this new evidence threatens to rewrite everything we thought we knew about that fateful night. Was King Von's death really just a street feud gone wrong? Or is there a deeper, darker truth lurking beneath the surface? One that implicates some of the biggest names in the game. This leaked call exposes raw, unfiltered emotions and jaw-dropping accusations that are tearing apart friendships and alliances. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into a scandal filled with heated arguments, shocking confessions, and a betrayal so deep it might change the entire narrative forever. Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single word. Right after the shocking leak dropped, the internet blew up like a bomb. People who once believed Lil Durk and Asian Doll had put aside everything for King Von's memory were now questioning everything. This wasn't just some casual conversation. This was raw, unfiltered drama spilling out in real time. And at the center of it all was a phone call, recorded secretly, that exposed a side of these rappers nobody expected. The call began with Asian Doll, her voice shaking but defiant. "Durk, you gotta stop pretending everything's cool. You know what happened that night was bigger than just some gang beef." Lil Durk's tone was defensive, but with an edge of frustration. "Asian, you know I ain't the one to cause problems. I'm just trying to keep peace. Von's gone, let that be that." But Asian Doll wasn't buying it. "Peace? You call that peace? I'm telling you, there's more to Von's death, and you're hiding something. You've been lying to the family, to the fans, even to yourself." The tension was so thick you could almost hear the silence between their words. Durk snapped back. "Listen, Asian, I've been there for Von's family since day one. You think I want to relive that night every day? I'm trying to protect everybody, including you." But the call revealed cracks in his armor. The emotions bubbling under his calm facade were starting to spill out. What really caught everyone off guard was when Asian Doll dropped a bombshell. "You were there, Durk. You know who pulled the trigger. Stop acting innocent." Fans and insiders alike gasped. Was Lil Durk really involved in the chaos that led to King Von's death? The implications were massive. This wasn't just speculation anymore. Snippets from the call showed Asian Doll accusing Durk of covering up critical details, withholding the truth from the public, and even from Von's closest circle. "How can you sit there and say you're loyal when you won't even tell the truth?" she said, voice cracking with emotion. Durk's response was low and angry. "You don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there. You don't understand the politics, the risks." But the conversation quickly escalated into a heated argument, filled with accusations and painful memories. "I was there," Asian snapped back, "and I'm sick of this fake loyalty. Von deserved better than lies." Her voice was a mix of sadness and fury, and it became clear the rift between them wasn't just about Von's death. It was about trust broken long ago. While this heated exchange was unfolding, the leak revealed more. Whispers of secret meetings and backdoor deals that involved other key players in the Chicago rap scene. Names that hadn't been publicly connected to the tragedy before suddenly surfaced. Fans started piecing together a puzzle that suggested a much larger conspiracy. The family of King Von, once united in grief, was left divided as this new information came to light. Some believed Durk was protecting the legacy and safety of everyone involved, while others felt betrayed and angry, demanding answers. Von's mother was reportedly devastated, caught in the middle of a storm she never expected. Friends and insiders spoke out anonymously, describing the aftermath as a powder keg ready to explode. "Emotions ran high," one source said. "There's so much pain, so much anger, and now this leak is making everything worse." Social media became a battleground, with fans fiercely defending or attacking both Lil Durk and Asian Doll. Amid the chaos, Asian Doll's role grew more complex. Was she simply speaking her truth, or was she playing a deeper game? Her own relationship with Lil Durk had been complicated from the start, filled with love, betrayal, and now public confrontation. Some speculated she leaked the call herself to expose what she believed was the real story behind Von's death. Durk, on the other hand, was caught between defending his name and managing the fallout. Insiders revealed he was meeting with his team, trying to craft a narrative that would protect him and honor Von without admitting to any wrongdoing. But the pressure was mounting and cracks were showing. The leaked call also hinted at another explosive revelation. Asian Doll claimed that during the chaos of the shooting, there was someone else on the scene who had a motive no one suspected. This new player, she suggested, had been pulling strings behind the scenes, manipulating events that night for their own gain. This accusation sent shockwaves through the community. Who was this mysterious figure? Was it someone from Von's circle or an outside enemy? Rumors spread that this new figure had ties not only to King Von, but also to some of the biggest names behind the scenes. Names no one dared mention openly before. Insiders described this person as someone who had been lurking in the shadows, pulling strings, manipulating relationships, and stoking rivalries that exploded into tragedy. Fans on social media tried piecing together scraps of information, comparing cryptic posts and subtle hints dropped by Lil Durk and Asian Doll in recent interviews and videos. Some speculated this new player was an ex-friend of Von's, someone who felt betrayed and wanted revenge. Others believed it could be a jealous rapper or manager who saw Von's rise as a threat to their own empire. The drama spilled into the real world too. Von's family, once united in their grief and efforts to honor their son's legacy, was now torn apart. In private conversations leaked to the press, Von's mother was heard expressing heartbreak over the public feud. "This isn't what Von wanted," she said tearfully. "He wanted peace, not this chaos." Brothers and cousins were reportedly split, some siding with Lil Durk, believing he was protecting Von's name and keeping dangerous truths hidden for safety. Others felt Asian Doll was bravely speaking out, exposing a cover-up that could no longer be ignored. The family's heartbreak was amplified by the media circus that showed no signs of stopping. Amid the chaos, Asian Doll went on the offensive. In a surprise Instagram Live, she addressed her critics and supporters alike. "I'm not here to cause drama," she said, her voice steady but fierce. "I'm here to tell the truth. If people can't handle that, that's on them. Von deserved the truth, and so do his fans." Her words sent shockwaves through the community. In that live, she also revealed more details about the call and the shadowy new player. "There's someone in this game who's been pretending to be loyal, but was really watching from the sidelines, waiting to take advantage when things got messy. That's who really set everything off." Her cryptic message only deepened the mystery. Lil Durk, meanwhile, remained mostly silent publicly, fueling speculation. Insiders said he was devastated but determined to protect Von's legacy and those close to him. A close confidant shared, "Durk's been trying to hold everything together, but this leak hurt him. It's personal, and it's breaking him inside." Sources close to Durk revealed heated private conversations between him and Asian Doll after the call leaked. "They argued for hours," one insider said. "Durk kept trying to calm her down, but she was relentless, pushing him to admit more than he was ready for. It was ugly." The family's divide grew wider when Von's cousin publicly criticized Durk in an emotional post, accusing him of silence and betrayal. "How can you call yourself family when you won't speak up? Von's blood is on your hands if you keep hiding." This post ignited a firestorm, with fans taking sides fiercely. To make matters worse, the mysterious third voice on the call was soon identified by some online sleuths as someone with a known feud against both Durk and Von's circle. This revelation sent shockwaves through the community. Was this third party trying to intimidate Asian Doll? Or worse, were they the puppeteer behind the scenes? Then came the bombshell nobody saw coming. Reports surfaced that the Chicago police were reopening the investigation into King Von's death, prompted by the leaked call and new testimonies. Sources claim detectives were now looking into the possibility of multiple shooters and conspiracy, not just a random street altercation. Fans reacted with a mixture of hope and fear. Some believed justice was finally within reach, while others worried the investigation would only deepen divisions and bring more pain to a community already struggling with loss. Amid this storm, a secret meeting was reported to have taken place between Lil Durk and Von's family members. According to anonymous sources, tensions ran high as Durk was pressured to reveal what he knew. Reportedly, the conversation included tears, raised voices, and pleas for honesty. "It was the hardest thing I've ever done," Durk said later in a rare statement. "I'm trying to protect Von's legacy and the people who loved him." But the most explosive moment came when a leaked text message appeared online. allegedly sent from Asian Doll to another rapper, hinting at even deeper secrets. "There's a price to pay for silence," the message read, "and the real story will come out soon. Stay ready." This cryptic warning fueled wild speculation. Was Asian Doll threatening a major reveal, or was this a call for justice that had been building for years? Fans were desperate for answers, and every new post or video was dissected for clues. As this layered drama unfolded, the media frenzy intensified. Paparazzi camped outside Durk's and Asian Doll's homes, and interviews with friends, family, and insiders flooded YouTube and social media platforms. Every comment, every slip of the tongue was analyzed, fueling the narrative. The complex emotional stakes became clear. For Lil Durk, it was about protecting a brother's legacy and his own reputation in a world where loyalty means everything. For Asian Doll, it was a fight to expose what she believed was the truth, no matter the cost. For Von's family, it was a heartbreaking struggle between honoring a son and navigating a growing web of lies and accusations. Amid all this, the fans, the heartbeat of the Chicago rap scene, were left caught in the middle. Many expressed frustration, feeling like they were witnessing a tragedy turned into a public spectacle. Others were desperate for closure, for justice, for answers that seemed just out of reach. But perhaps the most shocking revelation was yet to come. Insiders hinted that the mysterious new player wasn't just a background figure. They were someone with a direct connection to Von's death, someone who had been hiding in plain sight. And just as the city braced for what could be a breaking revelation, another leak surfaced. A video showing a tense confrontation between Lil Durk and an unknown man days before Von's death. The video was grainy but clear enough to spark immediate outrage. Durk was seen arguing fiercely, his words laced with warning and desperation. "You better back off, or this whole thing's gonna blow up," Durk said, voice low but intense. The man replied with a chilling smile. "You don't scare me, Durk. You think you're the only one who's lost people." This confrontation added a dangerous new angle. Was this man the shadowy figure Asian Doll mentioned? Was he involved in Von's death, or was he a rival looking to capitalize on the tragedy? The questions kept piling up, and no one knew who to trust anymore. As this part of the saga unfolded, the city streets were electric with tension. Old friendships shattered, new alliances formed, and the legacy of King Von became a battleground for truth, loyalty, and power. And just when everyone thought they had seen it all, the next bombshell was about to drop. Something so shocking it would leave the entire rap world reeling and force every player to make a choice. Protect the past or face the truth, no matter the cost. As the video of Lil Durk's confrontation leaked, chaos exploded across social media. Fans were torn. Some defended Durk, saying anyone would be on edge after what happened to Von, while others saw the footage as proof of a deeper, darker involvement. The city was buzzing with speculation about who that mysterious man really was. While everyone was focused on the video, another storm was brewing behind closed doors. Asian Doll was reportedly meeting with some of Von's closest friends and family members, trying to build a coalition to demand transparency. Insiders said she was frustrated by what she called a wall of silence from Durk's camp and others who seemed more interested in damage control than truth. In one leaked conversation, Asian Doll's voice was full of passion. "We can't let this die as just another street story. Von was a brother, a son, a father. He deserves justice, not cover-ups." A close friend of Von replied quietly, "But if we push too hard, we might destroy what little family we have left." To make things worse, an anonymous insider leaked screenshots of text messages allegedly between Lil Durk and this man, showing a conversation filled with threats, warnings, and veiled references to protecting the family at all costs. "You better watch your back," one message read. "This isn't over." The chilling exchange sent shockwaves through the community. The revelation caused a ripple effect. Friends who had stayed neutral began choosing sides, and social media became a battlefield of accusations and defenses. Hashtags like Chance Justice Forking Von and Chance Durk side trended simultaneously, reflecting a city divided by grief and mistrust. Amid the tension, Asian Doll released another statement, this time more pointed and emotional. "I'm not here to fight for fame or clout," she said. "I'm here to fight for the truth, for Von's kids, and for everyone who's been hurt. If that makes me a villain, so be it." Her courage won her new supporters, but also more enemies. The family's pain was raw and public. Von's mother was seen breaking down in tears during a recent memorial event, pleading for peace and unity. "My son's name is bigger than any fight," she said. "Let's stop tearing each other apart." Her heartfelt plea echoed through the community, but didn't stop the storm. In the midst of the chaos, a shocking twist emerged. A video surfaced showing Asian Doll and the mysterious man from the earlier confrontation meeting privately, weeks before Von's death. The footage was grainy, but the tension between them was undeniable. They argued heatedly, voices raised, accusations flying. "You're playing a dangerous game," the man warned. "If you keep pushing, there will be consequences." Asian Doll shot back, "I'm not scared of threats. Von deserves better." This new evidence turned the narrative upside down, making people question Asian Doll's role more deeply. Was she truly fighting for the truth, or was she entangled in something far more complicated? Fans and insiders debated endlessly, trying to make sense of the tangled web of alliances and betrayals. As the story unfolded, the mystery man's identity was finally revealed. He was a former associate of Von, who had a long history of conflict with both Durk and Asian Doll. This man had been arrested previously on serious charges and was rumored to be involved in rival gang activity. His connection to Von made the whole saga even more explosive. Sources claimed that this man had been manipulating people from behind the scenes, trying to turn the community against each other for his own gain. If true, it meant Von's death was not just a tragedy, but a power play that rocked the city's underground rap scene. At the same time, rumors spread that Lil Durk was planning a public response, an interview or documentary that would finally tell his side of the story and clear the air. Fans were eagerly waiting, hoping for answers that had so far been elusive. But the tension reached a breaking point when a heated confrontation occurred between Asian Doll and a member of Von's family at a recent event. Words were exchanged, voices rose, and what started as a tense conversation quickly escalated into a shouting match. Security had to intervene to prevent a physical altercation. This public display of conflict was heartbreaking for many fans, who remembered King Von as someone who brought people together despite their differences. The family was left more divided than ever, and the pain was visible in every tear and raised voice. Amid all this drama, a surprising twist came when an unknown source leaked a voice note from King Von himself, recorded just days before his death. In the message, Von talked about feeling betrayed and worried about those close to him. "I don't know who to trust anymore," he said softly. "Sometimes the ones you call family are the ones who hurt you the most." This chilling message gave the entire saga a new level of sadness and complexity. It was a heartbreaking reminder that the tragedy was not just about a violent night, but about broken relationships, lost trust, and shattered dreams. As the story reached this emotional peak, fans and insiders alike realized that the drama was far from over. Every new piece of information only deepened the mystery and raised more questions. Who was truly responsible for King Von's death? How deep did the betrayals go? And could this fractured community ever find peace? As tensions reached a fever pitch, the city was holding its breath, waiting for the next move from the key players. Lil Durk, who had been mostly silent during the most explosive moments, finally broke the internet with a surprise statement. In a video posted late at night, his eyes heavy with exhaustion, he addressed the rumors head-on. "I've been carrying a lot of pain, a lot of secrets that ain't easy to share," he began, voice cracking. "Von was my brother. We all got things to answer for. But I'm ready to stop hiding." Fans erupted in support, hoping this meant the truth was finally coming. But little did they know, Durk's confession would only open a new chapter of chaos. Inside sources revealed that Durk was working with a high-profile lawyer and planning a documentary that would expose everything, from the shootout details to the people behind the scenes who had been manipulating the situation. As Durk prepared to go public, Asian Doll wasn't backing down either. In a fiery Instagram live, she called out those she said were still trying to silence her. "This is bigger than me or Durk," she said fiercely. "This is about the truth. If you think you can shut me up, you're wrong." Fans praised her bravery, but some questioned if her public battles were making healing impossible. The family drama worsened when leaked texts from Von's mother showed her begging both Durk and Asian Doll to stop fighting in public. "This is breaking me," she wrote. Von's memory is being used as a weapon, and it needs to stop. These heartfelt pleas sparked outrage among fans who wanted peace, but felt caught in the middle of an all-out war. Then came the most explosive revelation yet. An anonymous source leaked footage from the night of Von's death, showing unexpected details that contradicted official reports. The video showed more than just a shootout. It captured suspicious figures arriving shortly before the violence, and a shadowy exchange that hinted at a setup. The community was stunned. Conspiracy theories spread like wildfire. Was King Von's death truly a tragic accident, or had it been orchestrated by someone close to him? Questions about who these shadowy figures were consumed the internet. In the midst of this storm, the mysterious man from the confrontation video re-emerged, releasing a public statement denying involvement in Von's death and accusing both Durk and Asian Doll of using the tragedy for personal gain. "I lost a friend too," he said, voice cold but sad. "Stop twisting the story for your own agendas." This statement split opinions even further. Some saw it as a genuine plea for peace, others as a desperate attempt to clear his name. The drama had become so tangled that no one knew who to trust. Amid all this, a shocking twist came from an unexpected place. Von's own longtime manager, who stepped forward with a bombshell claim. He alleged that there had been pressure from powerful industry figures to keep certain truths hidden to protect big business interests. "This isn't just street drama," the manager said in an exclusive interview. "It's about money, power, and control. Von's death threatened the status quo, and some people wanted that silenced." His words sent shockwaves through the music industry and sparked calls for transparency and justice. As public outrage grew, social media turned into a war zone. Hashtags calling for justice for King Von trended alongside heated debates about loyalty, betrayal, and truth. Fans demanded answers, artists weighed in, and every new leak added fuel to the fire. The pressure finally pushed Lil Durk and Asian Doll. Durk reportedly admitted to feeling overwhelmed by guilt and the weight of protecting everyone involved. Asian Doll expressed her pain over feeling silenced and betrayed. Despite the anger, a fragile understanding began to form, a glimmer of hope for reconciliation. But just when it seemed the drama might cool, the final twist dropped like a bomb. New evidence surfaced, showing that someone very close to Von had been involved in a cover-up, hiding key information from police and fans alike. This revelation shattered what little peace was left. The family was left devastated, fans were heartbroken, and the entire Chicago rap scene was left questioning everything they thought they knew. As the story reaches its cliffhanger, one thing is clear: King Von's death was not just a tragic loss, but the center of a web of betrayal, secrecy, and heartbreak that will take years to unravel. And as the players prepare for the next move in this high-stakes drama, one question remains: will the truth ever come fully to light, or will it be buried forever beneath the layers of lies and loyalty? So there you have it, a tangled web of secrets, betrayals, and heartbreak surrounding King Von's death that nobody saw coming. From leaked calls exposing hidden players, to family drama tearing loved ones apart, to shocking footage that turned everything upside down. This story has it all. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and fans were left shocked and divided like never before. But the truth, it's still out there, lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered. Will Lil Durk finally break his silence completely? Will Asian Doll drop the bombshell revelations she's been hinting at? And can Von's family ever find peace after everything that's happened? Only time will tell. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you really think happened that night? Who do you believe is behind the cover-ups? And how do you feel about the family feud playing out in the public eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters, and this story isn't over yet. If you're here for the real, raw, and unfiltered tea on everything hip-hop drama, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. Trust me, this saga is just heating up, and you don't want to be left out when the next chapter drops. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of rap drama, the truth is often stranger than fiction.